Hi guys, in this video we're going to be making some little Halloween cakes, and today I've got some helpers who are dressed for Halloween. Do you want to tell everybody who you are?
Hi, my name's Leo and I've been on 2 shows before.
You have, yeah. Tell everybody what you're called. And this is Nell, Batgirl, that's going to be helping. And we're going to be making these, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's get started.
Yeah.
Which one are you having now?
This one.
The middle one.
I'm a zombie.
So we've got a 4-inch half sphere, haven't we, that we've got a sphere tin for, and then we've got a 4-inch cake that we've cut into 2, and we're going to stack those up and we're going to get those buttercreamed.
And then we're going to do ninja taps.
So we're going to dye our buttercream first, aren't we, in the colours we're going to use?
Yep.
So what you're going to do is we're going to take the whole thing off, and we're going to put a little bit of buttercream on our board, and then we'll stick the first one on. Yeah, so if you stick that one on.
Then we'll put some more in there.
Then we're going to put a little bit more. Can you see on top of this next one?
Yeah.
So spread it out nice and evenly. And don't press too hard.
Because it might...
Because it'll squash the cake, won't it?
Or it might rip.
Yeah. So we'll then get our top one on there like that. And then what we're going to do now... Have you not done yours? That's fine. Yeah, so we're going to cover the outside now. Again, be quite gentle because we don't want to knock any bits of cake off.
Victoria's sponge was named after Queen Victoria because she was the first person to eat it.
Wow.
Ever.
And where did you learn that?
At my school where we're learning about the Victorians.
Very good.
Today we're going to be using colour melts to melt some colour and put them on our zombie cake. Thank you. Yellow.
No, you've done your buttercream blue.
And the green. Yellow. Which
You've done it blue now.
Yellow. I've got a green one in my hand.
It's just that it might show through and look green.
Yellow. Whilst I was melting the fondant, whilst I was melting the colour melts, we're dyeing fondant. Your elbow's a bit itchy.
Is
Your
it?
elbow's turning yellow. Look at my hands.
Yeah, I think you need to go wash them. So we've dyed some fondant to the same colour, well, some of us have, to the same colour as our buttercream. And what we're going to do is we're going to roll it out so that we can put a thin layer over our cake. You can put the colour melts straight onto the buttercream as long as you've let them cooled enough that they're not going to melt the buttercream. So can you see I'm just rolling it gently on the top? That's right.
Everything that we use, we're just going to put in the description box below. Wow, Zoe, you are great.
Thank you, Nell. It doesn't have to be a perfect round.
Yours is very yellow.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's yellow got onto mine.
Me.
You're going to move this. We'll keep it on our board so it's easy to
Mine
move
is
it around.
a bit muffin.
Well, just let me do
Mine's
this first and then
sticky.
I'll help you.
Mine's sticky.
And what we're going to do is you're going to drop it over the top of your cake and then we'll smooth it down all the way around so it's moving onto there.
No, it's sticking. No.
Okay. That's it. And then just gently. So
Can you pick mine up?
yeah, everywhere you get a crease, Leo. Try and pull that crease out. That's right. That's right.
Then we'll cut off the edges
Okay.
with a knife.
Yeah, just give me a minute.
That looks like a tutu.
Does it? So then, once you've got it really tight around this bottom edge, we can trim off the bottom. So I'll show you on this one. So we'll just go around here. You see like that? We've got a few creases in this one.
Is that good?
Yeah, but you have to be careful because
It's sharp.
it is sharp. Yes, you have to be very careful. So be really careful with that. I'll help you with yours now.
Once Leo got in the way of Daddy cutting the lettuce and he cut his finger with a knife.
Ooh, did I?
He didn't chop his finger off though.
I'm glad.
Pinky.
Just make sure it's gone all the way through. Okay, so what we need to do now...
Mine is tiny.
That's fine, you don't need much. Oh, thank you, this is nice. Where'd that come from? Oh, hugs all round, eh? So what we're going to do is we're going to give them some little arms. Right, okay, so we want 2 circles, or 2 balls, and then we're going to roll them into little arm shapes. So we'll start with a teardrop.
Yeah.
Okay, squash it down a little bit. And then if we want the arms to be looking like they're going upwards, we'll bend that end bit upwards, just a little bit. So we've got our 2 arms. Now they'll be a bit heavy to stick on, like that. So what we'll do...
downwards.
That's fine, you can face yours downwards. We're going to use spaghetti to attach them with, okay? So we'll break off some pieces of spaghetti. And we can push these into the arms. And then we can push those onto the sides. Push the fondant against the side just to make sure it's nice and securely attached. So we've got a piece of white, we're going to roll it out a little bit. And we've got some round cutters that we're going to make the eyes with. Okay, now you can use all different sizes, so you could have like big eyes or small eyes. And I did make some last night that have been drying a little bit, so we can always use the ones that are dried as well. Okay, and all we're going to do is keep that as our eye. I'm going to roll a bit of pink, so it's got pink in the middle, so watch
like
this.
The pink eyes on the side.
Yeah, like those ones over there. So I'll take a circle. You see, I'm going to squash that into the middle. That's going to become the centre of our eye.
Like the other one in there.
Yeah, like the other one. So once we've got that in the middle, we're going to roll a smaller black ball. I'm going to push that into the middle. Okay? So roll that into a little ball and push that into the middle. Remember, these have got to be eaten, which means no licking them and no putting them in different places. I'm going to use some more pink and I'm going to roll it out thin.
I'm going to put mine to one side.
That's fine, and I'm going to cut another circle. Can you see I put another circle?
Are we doing them in different colours?
You're going to do it back in the colour that you were using before. I'm going to cut it in half and I'm going to stick this on as an eyelid. Can you see onto the top? So I'll stretch it a little bit to make sure it covers it. Okay, so it's going to look like that.
Don't I need a circle?
And then if you want it to look like there's little bits of light reflecting in the eye, we'll add some tiny dots of white. That's right, fantastic. It's a couple of dots of white for light reflecting in if you want it to look like there's light reflecting in the eye. And then you don't have to give them eyelashes, but if you do want to give them eyelashes, we just do it in black. And what we do is we put...
I don't have any white in the middle.
That's fine, you can put it on in a second. So I'm going to roll a long thin piece of my black. I'm going to put that across the edge of my eyelid.
If it's too big, just use the knife.
Thank you.
Because there's two is big.
Yeah. And then what we'll do is we'll roll some smaller little pieces. I'll just cut them a little bit smaller.
Well, I need mine a bit smaller, my eye.
And then we're going to stick those, can you see?
I need my eye a bit smaller.
Onto the edge. So stick as many or as few on as you want. I might put a third one on.
Now can I open mine? This is mine.
Fantastic. So you can make as many eyes as you want. So they can have one big eye or they can have a few different sized eyes, can't they, with them being monsters? And if you want, you can make the eyes in advance and then they've got time to dry hard. So push your eyes to one side so that we don't squash them. That's right. And then we want our monsters back.
Nice, this again.
And then we're going to cover these in our melted colour melts, aren't we? So these don't feel very warm now, but they've not set yet, which is how we want them. So you can microwave these in the pots as they are, or if you prefer, you put them in a bowl and then heat them up over some boiling water. So that's what I've done in these ones. And what we're going to do is we're going to spoon it on to our monsters and let it drip down. And you can get a little bit on their arms as well. So the longer you leave it to cool, the thicker it will become. I'm making a bit of a mess. So let's try spreading it just a little bit. So can you see that makes it drip Just a tiny bit.
Whoa, this is messy.
Decide which your front is, and then what we're going to do is stick a little bit of the chocolate on the back of the eyes.
I know which is mine, that's front.
And then you're going to push the eyes wherever you want them on the monster. So you decide where you want the other two to go. Yeah, that's right, a bit of chocolate on the back. And then stick that in place. Yeah, and then where do you want that one? Should we put this one here?
There.
Okay.
Three-eyed monsters. Mine is the green one. Mine is the yellow one. And Zoe's is the pink one. Zoe's monster's got 3 eyes.
Yeah, so you can give them as many eyes as you want. So these are our monster cakes now all finished. And we can make them in any colours, can't we?
Yeah.
And in different sizes.
Pink, green, brown, pink or yellow.
Yeah, and whatever colour.
Or red.
Yeah.
Or red. Colour them. Any colour you want. Even white.
Yeah, you could put blood on as well, couldn't you?
Yeah. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that. Thank you for watching our video. Happy Halloween. Don't forget to subscribe below. What's Mummy's favourite music?
Go on.
Rap music. This is my sister's joke. What do you call a bat without wings? A walking bat. Which is not very funny because it's my sister's made-up joke. They are not very funny.
Have you two been eating it?
Yeah. No.
Stick out your tongues. I think you have. Now you're filling your face with it.